How are you guys doing? It's so warm in Singapore, and I don't know why. Maybe it's just my body, but I've just been feeling so warm despite having like double air conditioning and everything. I hope you're all doing well. I'm just going to ensure that I'm on the right chat, I'm on the right platform. So I'm going to give
Again,
it a
with a
couple of minutes until more of you all join me in. In the interim, today is going to be extremely wonderful because we're going to talk about the Lionsgate portal. And so let me do add everyone so that you all can join me live. All right. Okay, so how many of y'all are being affected by the Lionsgate portal energies? So give me a show of hands. Hi, Bharti. Thank you for being the first one. Again, I want to thank all those who gave me a tip last week and Annette for giving me a tip this morning. Even before the show started, I'm very, very grateful because all your tips help me create more content because I'm able to allocate more time to this psychic work. Hi, Stephanie. Stephanie says hi to everyone. So we'll give it a couple of minutes before we get everyone going. Hi, Annette, and thank you so much, Annette, for your generous tip. You guys are so amazing. I have no words to thank you all for all your support and how much you appreciate my work. Oh, hi, Teeny. Good to see you. And hi, Mai. So lovely to see you. You guys are so wonderful and my regulars as well. So I'm so touched. See, 8 comments and 9 viewers. We're already getting started for the 8 portal. Guys, give me more reactions so that we can make it 88. That's the auspicious number. But yeah, I'm just feeling so warm despite having so much air conditioning. I think something is like brewing up. Oh, well. Ah, yes. This week has been amazing. Like all the divine feminines and divine masculines I work with have been giving me a mixed reviews. 10 comments and 10 viewers. Hi, Karen. Good to see you. All right. Are you guys all excited for today's topic? Hi, Tammy. Good to see you. All right. Yeah. My says been in my feelings and emotions. Yes, so it has been very heavy, especially Venus retrograde. Next week I will do a live on Venus retrograde, but because I was supposed to do Venus retrograde this week, but then we are so close to the Lionsgate portal, so I thought I would just do a full analysis, full channeling on what I think about the Lionsgate portal. Oh, thank you so much, Diana, for your generous tip. Thank you. You guys are so amazing. I haven't even started speaking, and you guys are giving me tips, and you guys are those I work with. So thank you so much, Diana. And Diana is one of my students, and she's amazing, and she's got an amazing special going on in her page. So you should check that out. And also, I'm so grateful. I'm so blessed. I'm training a couple of students who are amazing. And yeah, I've been focusing a lot of my time in producing content and teaching and doing activators exclusively because that's what I feel guarantees you your union. Because the thing is, you may do a lot of healings, but ultimately, it's the activators that activate something within you to get the union going. And that's why my 3D activators sell out, my 5D activators sell out. But before that, do the soul realignment blocks and restriction. Again, I'm booked for a while, but if you guys book me now, you guys can still have that price of 366 USD. Hello, beautiful Dawn. So happy to see you. I love it when it's all of my favorite people, and truly, the 12 viewers I have right now are all of my favorite people. So I'm so blessed. So, again, it's been amazing. So, if you guys are interested in signing up for a course, oh, thanks. Dawn says I'm glowing. Certainly, I am. It's the heat wave in Singapore that's making me glow, definitely. Yeah, but it's exciting times, exciting things. Oh, thank you so much, Mai, for your kind tip. I'm really grateful. You guys are so, like I said, I haven't started speaking yet, and you guys are already giving me tips. But yeah, there's a glow, there's a glow. You are all glowing. So I've been doing so many activators for so many of y'all. And one thing I can say is that all of my activators are super successful, because those of you who haven't heard from your twin flame in 8 months, 9 months, 10 years, 20 years, you're all hearing from them. So I'm so grateful. It's God's gift. Again, I use 5D, 8D, and 12D quantum healing techniques together with various modalities that I've learned and I've channeled and I've been gifted. And so, yes, so finally, so I have that Venus retrograde special activation as well, which you can check out. And that goes on for 66 days, and it's on a special price of 222 USD. So you guys can book that too. Most importantly, the 8-8 portal. So I've got a 8-8 portal healing that goes on the 8th of August itself for 40 minutes. Again, I've limited spots, so contact me if you're interested. Let's see if I can schedule you in before you book your place. But I still have some spots left because it's a holiday in Singapore, so I'm able to devote time fully for you guys. So it's 40 minutes over video call, and it's very transformational and potent, and so excited for those who already got it. I have the link up there, so if you guys want to book, you guys can book. Or Pang Lee or AP Wong, thanks so much for your tip. That is so generous. Thank you so much. Really, really appreciating it. Diana says, so blessed to have Master Cosmos as a teacher. Oh, I am so blessed to have amazing students. Like, really, like God has been giving me amazing students who are really, truly very, very, very. You see, I am so happy because I'm able to train the best of the best, and and they call me their teacher, I call them their student, and they're so proud of it. And it's proud both ways, because I'm so proud to call you my student, Diana, because you're so amazing. And especially the students I've started taking in recently, they have very high potential. So I'm focusing on training students like that. So again, if you guys want to sign up for my courses, message me. I'll do an interview and see what your motivation is even before I start teaching, because based on past experiences, I'm a bit more cautious on taking students in, because some students don't want to be associated, or some students, I don't know, their intentions are not quite right. So I'm being very careful nowadays. But again, thank you all, and it's 7:24 seconds, and I'm going to start. So what is the Lionsgate portal? The Lionsgate portal is basically an amazing alignment up there, and that is the astrological perspective. But again, I'm a channeler, right? So I'm going to channel what is going on. So this year especially, the reason why 8-8 portal is so important is because we're having the most number of unions ever since the I Ching, since the time the world was created and destroyed multiple times. In this present timeline, we are having the most number of unions. So I was saying 2%, right? Now we are going to go into 20% by the end of the decade. So a lot of you twin flames are already awakening, and this 8-8 portal is very, very crucial together with the Venus retrograde. So a lot of you will be hearing from your twin flames. Like, somehow it could be a surprise, it could just pop up at your door. But most important thing is your vibration is being raised to 8D. Not all, but the awakening twin flames. Hi Rachel, good to see you. So the awakening twin flames, you'll start to experience 8th dimension, and 8th dimension is such a wonderful dimension. Oh, thank you so much, Shay, for your tip. I really, really appreciate it. And Dawn, thank you so much for your generous tip. I really appreciate that. So I'm going to talk a bit about the 8th dimension, what it is, and how exactly, what are you going to experience? So long ago, when I first started doing Kundalini yoga, I started experiencing the 8D. But when I became a Reiki master, back in 2017, and Isa Seichi master back in 2015, by my gracious, ever wonderful teacher who taught me everything about being a psychic, Paula Vanderzon, I experienced huge shifts. I was in my second or third year of law school, and I was going through so much activations because I was doing back-to-back courses with her, and because I was her star student, so I was doing a lot of courses, and And but again, a lot of activations too. So I remember once I emailed her saying, Paula, what is going on? And then she said, Vaish, you're experiencing 8D and 9D vibrations, and hence that's why you're feeling the way you're feeling. I literally felt like a goddess. That's how the 8D is, and that is what you guys are going to experience, most of y'all at least. But of course, those who are stuck in the ego, or those who are ungrateful, and those who are don't show gratitude to God and the universe, and they're stuck in I know it all, I am energies. That is not, because you have to supersede 5D in order to feel the oneness. So if anyone below 5 will always have the I consciousness going on. But the truth is, everything is connected, and we're all connected. And once you tap into the higher dimensions, you will realize that you're growing as a human, you're evolving as a human. And that is exactly what Venus retrograde and 8-8 portal does. And so I'm going to teach you all about 8D and what exactly 8D is, because then at least you guys will be prepared. So the 8D is located in very, very specific points in your chakra. So that's why when you are saying you're vibrating in 8D, you tend to be lit. And the associated color is gold. So again, the problem is a lot of people think they are in 8D, but they are not in 8D, because this is the realm of the soul blueprint. This is where the eighth dimensional guides work on creating your soul blueprint. You actually co-create with them. So basically, 8D centers on the regulation of helping with all galaxies and all planets. So it's more of a regulatory dimension for humans and other beings. So this is where you have got high level engineers, soul creators, people who are, like I was in 8D for a long time before even incarnating on earth, and that's why I understand your soul blueprint like that, because I was part of the engineers who did that. Another big thing is 8D is where you have the spiritual intervention. So if anyone goes rogue, but still are enlightened, but they're going rogue and they go into service to self, this is where the intervention happens. So you're either sent back to the lower dimensions or sent to specific places for reform. So that's why it's like a perfect example I can give is Anakin Skywalker. You see, he was a very big psychic, a very big Jedi. But when he became rogue, what did he do? He started killing everyone. So when that happens, the Galactic Council intervenes. So that's why, even with my teachings, I'm very careful, because there's only certain amount of information that I'm able to teach, and I always follow the guidance of God. You all know, with my readings, my activations, my healings, sometimes I have to turn away negative souls for that very reason, because they are only here to distract, divert, and disrupt. So why do a reading in the first place? And again, that is their sole purpose. We live in a polarity planet. So hence, for every good, there's going to be not so good as well. And then there are NPCs, which I did a live on as well. So I know it's getting really interesting, right, guys? So the eighth dimension energies are literally like gold. You will feel elevated. You'll feel like a goddess. And you will also notice that your awareness is spot on. And that's why when you do my 8-8 portal healing with me, you will notice that you're being elevated, because I'm using different healing modalities, from Mintakan to Reiki to Isis Sejim to Andromeda and Syrian and Pleiades and everything that I know, and that I give gaining as gifts as well. So it's going to be a marvelous healing. But again, limited spots only, so contact me first. But I'm honored to do a healing. But I also have the bigger one, which is for 288 USD. That healing goes on for a longer period of time. So that covers the whole portal. So you can start it anytime, and it will go on for like 66 days, just like the Venus Activator. So these are the longer healings. Oh, thank you so much, Krista. So happy to see you, Krista. So I'm talking about the 8-8 portal and how we are being anchored into the 8th dimension for that moment, especially on that day. But again, only the worthy will feel it and experience it. So this is the time to awaken your psychic gifts, to find out what exactly you want to do in life. And everything. So that's why it's a very, very, very crucial, crucial, crucial period. Oh, thank you so much, Dawn, again, for your generous, generous, generous tip. You guys are like super lit, and I'm really enjoying it. And thank you. I actually just got this. It's a jumpsuit. Again, it's from it's from Mango. Wait, is it from Mango? I think it's from Mango. It's one of my favorite Spanish brands. But you know what? I was in Spain last year, and I was in this no shopping detox. So weirdly, I'm back in Singapore and I'm buying clothes when I could have bought it in Spain directly and it would have been cheaper. So again, anyway, the thing is, I'm going to do a forecast as well, like what's going to happen for the awakening twin flames. So, a lot is going to happen because when you're blessed by eight, you're blessed by God, you're blessed by gold, you're blessed by abundance. And that's why the Chinese love 8 8. They love it so much. Everything, even when you make business transactions, they'll be like, put a 8 8 there. So I, being born and bred in Singapore, grew up with that beautiful culture of abundance and prosperity. And that's why I admire the Chinese for that, because they know exactly what number works for what. So 8 8 is the abundance portal, 8 8 is the knowledge portal, 8 8 also brings out the evil in people. So people may be hiding, they may be hiding like a good person, but the 8 8 portal always brings it out. So that's why you may notice that you're cutting off friends, you're cutting off relationships at work, you're cutting off all this toxicity. And you're bold enough to do that because positive souls have this issue of saying no because they feel like, I shouldn't hurt anyone, I shouldn't do this to people, I shouldn't do that to people. But the time has come, guys, to awaken and to stand your ground. Oh, Adriel, I'm so glad you made it. So, we're talking about the 8D energies in the 8-8 portal. So, again, as I was saying, when you are traveling the eighth dimension, it literally feels like you're in gold. And my first encounter with 8D was exactly like that. I was literally, like, I still remember this day when I shifted to 8. I felt so beautiful about myself. I felt like a goddess. I felt like I've awakened. And this exactly happened after my Isis Seichi Master initiation. So I remember it was the 13th of December and I was meeting some friends for lunch and they were saying, Vaj, what is this glow? Like, what is happening with you? You are like a magnet, like you are so, like everyone is so drawn to you. So that is 8D, guys. And that is also in connection to the Kundalini awakening because we have got 8 chakra points. So when you wake up to the 8, all your chakras are in alignment. And often for your Kundalini, even this morning I was watching a video, what's his name? Russell Peters. Wait, that guy. Oh, I forgot. Anyway, what was basic? He was talking about the Kundalini, and he was saying basically, I like the wording he used. Basically, it's the dormant energy which you raise right up to the top. Often people don't quite understand what the Kundalini is because they are so carried away by the physical notions of earth. Always, all the time, it's always about people don't have good intentions generally on earth, and that's why star seeds struggle. And when bad star seeds come in, good star seeds get a bad name too. So, the ancients hid a lot of knowledge, and the reason for hiding that knowledge is for people who misuse it. Like example, the knowledge of atomic bomb or antimatter should only be known to a certain group of people. If not, everyone's going to create their own version of stuff that and that's why I love about my country, because you are so safe and protected because you have all these rules that govern these things. And so do many countries, because sometimes knowledge falling into the wrong hands will only cause destruction, disruption, and distraction and further harm. So so a lot of angels, a lot of beings operate from 8D as well. So once you start traveling in 8D, you will notice that you are experiencing this a lot. So you will have higher dimensional master teachers teaching you. So I have a lot of 8th dimensional teachers teaching me a lot of stuff all the time, and I'm sitting on a lot of galactic council, attending a lot of meetings. So basically, this is the realm of creation, which the Chinese understood very well, and that's why there's 8 everywhere. So this is what's going to happen. You're all going to be activated to the 8, but only the worthy ones. Because you see, you have to understand the science of dimensions. You have to understand the science of being initiated as well. Because if you're not ready and you're initiated, what will happen is that you will end up dropping down massively. And you wouldn't want that, because ultimately you have to notice that power, radiance, spiritual awareness comes from within, and it's always a blessing of God. So those who stray away from God often lose their gifts too. So that's why it's so important to be humble, grounded, respectful to your masters. Like, and that's why you thank your teachers every day. Especially if you get a good teacher, you're very, very lucky. Now, I thank my teachers. Till today, I acknowledge all my good teachers. Even my primary school teacher, who made me who I am, to my secondary school teacher, to all my law professors, I thank them, because it's very important to thank your teachers, because they don't have to teach you. And a lot of teachers, even I, with my courses, I'm setting so much of my time to teach out of goodwill. And that's what professors are as well, and teachers are as well. They are setting out, because I've had some amazing law professors who really taught me the law with so much love and so much intelligence and so much. Just imagine going through 4 years of law school and you have professors who don't care about you. You can't survive. Same thing with everything in life. It's very important. There is a saying in Tamil, Mother, Pida, Guru, Devam. There are 4 people you got to thank every day: Father, Mother, Teacher, and God. And that is very, very important. Another thing is, even for teachers who watch, don't take students who don't want to be called your student, because that shows that they just want to take something out of you. And it's not even an ego thing for a teacher. A teacher only acknowledges a student because the student can grow further and they will get further opportunities. And that's how teachers have been since the Mahabharata time to Greek mythology. Teachers have always, from even Confucius, he always acknowledged his students, and they were proud to. I would be proud to call Confucius my teacher, and I'm sure I did come across him in some of the dimensions. He's amazing. He only teaches you 50% and asks you to figure out the other 50. Sometimes you got to throw yourself in the deep end to learn, and I do that. You can ask my students. I always throw them in the deep end, because that's how they learn and grow, and it's part of my training. In order to train successful students, you have to test them in so many ways. But most importantly, it's important to also train only the worthy students. So it's not even about my students calling me a teacher. It's me calling them my students. That is what's very important, because that means I have truly attuned them. Oh, thank you, Stephanie. All right, 8-8 portal lion gate energies. Lion, or the lioness. The lioness is who the goddess sits on, and this is like various. If you see ancient goddesses, they always have a lion next to them. And Greek mythology, Indian mythology, all of it, baby Babylonian times, you will always notice that the lion is very, very, very significant. And the truth is, lions carry power, personality, vigor, talent, and leadership. So 8-8 portal translates to all of this. So the 8-8 portal started on the 26th, and it will end on the 8th of August. So you will notice you would have had 26th of July, and it ends on 8-8. So you have noticed a lot of changes from the 26th. You're finally exercising your leadership. You're telling off people at work. You're saying that, you know what, I am done being a pushover. Of course, you will have threats. You will have people throwing threats on you, getting their friends to scold you, trying to do everything to distract you from your mission. But you can't allow that to happen, because the most important thing is, as long as you do everything in alignment with God and God's blessings, you're always protected. Nothing or no one can do anything to you. Always remember that. The highest protection always comes from God, and every being has the ability to connect to God. Except, as I explained, negative souls choose to be disconnected to God, and this is what you call the fallen angels example. So always remember, guys, God is your passcode to ascension. people who think that I consciousness is what exists, I'm sorry, guys, you're going to be trapped in this samsara cycle for many, many, many lifetimes. And probably after uh, 20,000 cycles, I'll come back to Earth again and I'll teach you guys again and be like, hey, didn't she say this? I feel like this. I remember her teaching me this. But the thing is, if I can teach, but if you guys don't learn, you guys are going to be trapped. So you see, right now we have the most number of star seeds, higher dimensional teachers, a lot of awakening souls right now because we are here to help and anchor Earth to 6D. The old plan was 5D, but right now 6D, because my students know 5D is also becoming a bit corrupt because there are a lot of dark 5D portals, and right now that's where they have their operation so that they can basically, when people sell their soul to the devil, that's what happened. You're selling your soul away to the matrix. Even the Wachowski brothers, sisters have the Matrix movie basically teaches you that. So hence that's why it's so essential to trust God. However way you want, you can just connect. So having said that, I'm going to do a few structure by structure. And of course, guys, I will have channeling at the end. Again, thank you all for your generous donations. It really means a lot. You guys are amazing. And I have no words and gratitude for all that you guys do. And it's truly, it's really, really wonderful what you guys have been doing and how things have been going on. And I would really, really appreciate yeah, your tips. Thank you again. And you know, for a long time, I've never asked for tips. Only the last 6 or 7 lives I have. I've always provided this. But the thing is, people misuse. Sometimes the energy exchange is necessary, and it took me a long time to learn it. My teacher from day one told me about energy exchange, even when I did Reiki level 1 with her. She was saying energy exchange is very important. Why you think that you're doing it because you're magnanimous, but the problem is people will always take advantage of it. So I really, really appreciate all of you who tip me week after week with all the generosity of your hearts, even though you guys are already my clients, but I appreciate it deeply. So Mai says, no, Vaish, it's wonderful what you're doing for us. Always. And to me, I'm very compassionate, I'm very loving, I'm very wise because I want you guys to have the best. So I never hold back. Even when I teach you everything. I even teach you how to set up your own business, how to get clients, everything. Because the truth is, that's how a real teacher is, because I have been blessed with amazing teachers and terrible teachers too. So I've learned and I've seen. Yes, Krista, the best way would be to tip through PayPal. Unfortunately, as I'm based in Singapore, there's no other way. Another thing is, for Australians, you can tip me through my Australian bank account and Singapore as well. But PayPal will be the best. But yeah, thank you so much, Krista, for asking. I already have my PayPal link there. All right, guys, ask me questions about the 8-8 portal. I feel like I've given you guys enough information. Basically, the themes are spirituality, awakening, master energies, higher dimensional teacher connection, realizing yourself. That's why these activations are very, very potent. If you get any activation at this time, it's going to be amplified 1,000,000 times more. So I would really, really ask you guys to take advantage of the specials I have right now. And because I'm not going to do this for a very long time, because I'm also given more responsibilities at my other work right now. So I only have a limited time. So I have to manage it based on. That's why, and always I give you guys the best prizes. Even with my soul realignment blocks and restriction, it's 44 days process. So basically the amount I charge is so low. And I'm definitely raising prices for that, but I'm going to keep it open till Venus retrograde ends, so you guys can take advantage of it. It's 366 USD. I would recommend. I did it 12 years ago. It changed my life. Of course, I've made it better now. I've added 8D and 12D and all the other activations that I've learned, I've channeled, so it's much better. You can see all the amazing reviews. So 8-8 portal. 8-8 portal is meant to heighten your psychic growth. So now I'm going to come to the twin flame part. What is it going to do for twin flames? I always save the best. All right. I like it when I keep getting emails, while I'm doing the show. So It's amazing because number one, it is such a beautiful time for twin flames. Marianne, you came at the right time because I'm just getting started on what the 8-8 portal means for twin flames. So the 8-8 portal for twin flames is supposed to completely help you to get back together, especially the awakening ones who have been so patient, who have been so devoted, who have completely surrendered to God, who have literally trust God only. This is your portal of further expansion, growth, communication. So you will experience multidimensional communication with your divine masculine or divine feminine on the day of the portal. So it's going to be extremely amazing. Like you guys are going to feel it in every part of your cell. And that's why I urge you guys to get the 8-8 portal healing for 88 USD. It's 40 minutes. And for those of you who've done my healing already know I do it via video call, so you're connected and you can experience the healing just like you would when you go to a Reiki practitioner in person. Oh, Marian, you're most welcome. I think you added yourself. Um, yes. So yeah. So key things to note is that you have to relax. See, you will be challenged a lot. There'll be a lot of obstacles right now. There'll be a lot of people trying to keep your vibrations low by sending messages that try to create chaos, or they will just create a lot of stress, because fundamentally the not so good energies use other people or they themselves would come in during this time to disrupt you from following your highest path. So there's a lot of distractions at the moment. There are a lot of people who will divert twin flames, say things like they are not twin flames, or in the context of this or that, they will try to basically bring your inspiration down. So don't allow that to happen, because remember, God is with you all day, every minute. You have to cry out to God. I did. Everyone does. Awakening happens when full surrender takes place. You can't read books to become enlightened. As a teacher, I can only guide you guys. As a master, I can only guide you. As a healer, I can only guide you guys. So Ashita's question is, what are the rituals? Again, just pray to God. There are no specific rituals that you can do. But besides the 8-8 portal, we have the Venus retrograde as well. So it's a very significant time. So it goes till September, early September. So you just have to be yourself. But often you will notice that the beautiful thing about 8-8 portal and Venus retrograde, it reaches people who are only ready. So, example, an unawakening or toxic divine feminine or divine masculine, they might not even feel anything during the portal, because you see, they have not invested their journey to God, or they are not surrendered. So, it's, you're not going to feel anything if you are a wounded divine masculine or divine feminine. You're not going to actually, you're going to feel it very little. But those who are awakening on the path of complete surrender, you will feel the most. And earlier in the video I talked about what eighth dimension is about and what happens on 8-8. You will get glimpses of 8D. Basically, it's golden energy, and you will feel it. You will feel like a goddess. And like I said, the eighth dimension is reserved for engineers or create blueprints. I've been there for a very, very long time before even deciding to come to Earth. Don't worry, Kayla. It's okay. You can rewatch this. I've uploaded all of my lives. Not all. I still have a few that I've missed on YouTube. So you guys can check it out there. Again, guys, I'll appreciate a kind tip. And I'm going to do channeling. So again, I will do my channeling in order of who tipped me. So in that way, I'm fair to everyone. And oh, I love the messages you guys sent with the questions too. Oh, happy Galactic New Year. Oh, that's why, guys. You can send it through my PayPal, Marian. I will give you my PayPal link. You guys can send your tips through PayPal. Let me just give it, and I'm also going to take a minute of break. Talking non-stop, me for the last. So yeah. You can PayPal me here, guys. You can send me a tip here. Really appreciate all your generosity. I also do free live. I mean, I also do live channeling here, and I prioritize those who have tipped me. Krista, I know because you're talking about 8D, so everyone is here and all the eighth dimensional guides are all joining us as well. So it's amazing. It's like we've created this special cocoon, and how everyone is all like vibing in that vibration, and they are all again, guys, I will do Venus retrograde next week, and that is transformational. Venus retrograde only happens 18 months once, and often, that is what transforms your life like so much. So, having said that, I'm going to summarize what I've been talking about the last 35 minutes. 8-8 portal is known to unite twin flames just like Venus retrograde. So, you have 8-8 portal every year. But Venus retrograde is extra special. But this year, Venus retrograde and 8-8 portal, it is amplification times the power of a million amplifications you can ever. And that's why those who get my activators, you guys are like, and one thing beautiful is that all my activators have been working, giving me amazing results. All of them, like literally, I had clients who hadn't had contact for like 30 years. They're having contact from their DM, 8 months, no contact, 2 months, no contact. It works. But again, it takes a while to make, it takes a while to create because I have to specifically work with your energies in order to. Thank you so much, Marian, for your generous tip. You guys are amazing, truly. All right. Having said that, 8-8 portal is your day to shine. I will highly recommend the 8-8 portal healing. That will be done via video call individually, guys. So that means the 40 minutes, you just have it, me and you one on one, and I'll be doing the healing. So you will feel the transformation. So again, I only have limited spots. So contact me before you book, and I would love. And again, because we're all in different time zones, technically I have kind of like 48 hours because it has to be 8-8 where you are specifically when the healing happens. All right. So, Lionsgate Portal is truly a time of leadership, awakening, union, activations, enhancing your soul, wonderment. Everything is going to happen, and I have to say that it is so amazing. This portal, especially this portal with the Venus retrograde, because you see, the last Venus retrograde didn't fall during the 8-8 portal. So this is a very, very unique planetary alignment, and you are in for massive surprises. But you also remember this is a portal that is going to bring all those hidden things to the surface. So there might be bad people in your environment, their true colors will be shown, those hiding in sheep's clothing, those who pretend to be nice to you but who are doing bad stuff, all of that will come to light. So there'll be many people, you would have a lot of obstacles in your journey. That too, you will start seeing who these obstacles are, because sometimes what happens is that I hear from clients, some healers put tethers on them, the negative healers. So you have to be very careful of that. That's why even before you do every healing, always pray to God. Always develop trust. Don't buy healings blindly as well. Always contact the teacher, have a meeting, feel whether you resonate with the energies. That's what I tell all my clients too. It's always important to resonate with the healer. So Diana has a comment. Oh, Marian, thank you so much for the tip. I really, really appreciate it. Diana says, I was just sitting here thinking about the Lionsgate portal and how it's affecting me. I've been thrown into deep and into leadership role at work at short notice, but exactly, me too. I got promoted at work. It is amazing. Like really, those who are really, really in top form, and again, Diana, you're in top form both as my student and also you're doing excellent at work. Of course, leadership roles are going to come your way. Julia, thank you so much for your generous, kind donation. Hi, Cheryl. I don't know. I see you. I'm reminded of Batman. So good to see you. So 8-8 portal is going to be hip, and I'm so excited to do the 8-8 portal healing individually with you guys. And I also wanted to say that everything is in alignment, everything is going well. The Venus retrograde is amplifying everything. So you'll realize that you're closing karmic cycles, karmic patterns, you're getting rid of all that doesn't serve you any longer. You're seeing the true colors of people. That is what's happening with the portal, with the 8-8 portal ever since 26 August started. You would have noticed, even me, like a group of challenges being thrown to my face. But I realized there are parts of me that I never knew existed. Like my leadership qualities are on point. The way I'm drawing boundaries with people are on point. But really, since the 26th of July, things have been amazingly transformational. So yeah, so that's why. So guys, really, 26th to the 8th of August is really, 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 really special, and I would like to urge all of y'all to take advantage of that. But like I said, you will only benefit more from the energies if you're truly open in alignment with God and truly grateful for your existence in the universe. Because those of you who are unhappy, you're never going to receive guidance. Or those of you who have an hidden agenda, or you want to make use of people who have poor, poor, poor intentions, the 8-8 portal is not going to help you. Because the councils that I sit on the top, we have decided that as much as we are magnanimous, we are also going to draw boundaries with those who don't deserve our energies anymore. Just as I say that, 22 viewers and 44 comments. And again, even my dad was commenting that, he's so eager to watch my show, even though he's not even in the group. So he probably would catch it on YouTube. But yeah, so I'm going to start channeling in a bit. So, you guys, do you have any questions with regards to the 8-8 portal? Let me know. If not, I am going to start the channeling. I'm going to start with Annette because she tipped to me even before my show. She was one of the sick. She was one of the first, like 6 a.m. Singapore, and I'm receiving a tip for my life. So I'm going to start with Annette and how she's doing. I don't know if you're still watching the show, Annette, but I'm going to say that your energies are transformational, and the activators that I'm working on, truly, you are experiencing things with your DM. So is your DM, and it's so phenomenal. It's truly, truly magnificent as you are embracing the new age with so much potential and joy. Literally, you both are set to do humanitarian work together. That is your mission, Annette, and your auras are looking gloriously beautiful. I see so much gold and pink and green and silver, and they all indicate indicate higher level transformation. And Annette, I just want to say that you're on the right track, and keep growing, keep expanding, and things are going to be extremely, extremely wonderful for you and your DM. So next up, I have, let me do it in order. You see, the lawyer in me is always trying to do things in order. Next is my beautiful dear student Diana. I have had so much joy teaching you, the last couple of months. And I have to say that my other student, Frank, is also a reader in our group, and he's a divine masculine. And he's truly these are my 2-star students, Diana and Frank. And I have to say that you guys are making me so proud. So, Diana, I have to say that things are looking extremely, extremely wonderful for you. Like, truly, you are in the verge of exploring, experiencing many breakthroughs. Your work is recognizing you, life is recognizing you, and you will see that many opportunities just drop to you. And the golden light, the golden aura that you are going through is extremely, extremely, extremely wonderful at the moment. So a lot of people, you've been doing a lot of readings for people, Diana, and people are loving it. People message me saying that, wow, your student is amazing. And as a teacher, my greatest joy comes from when I hear about my students doing amazing work. So I'm really, really proud. So guys, check out their specials. Check out Frank's special too. And I have specials too. You can check out my album and my website. I'm always doing sales, so you can check that out. But most importantly, the 8-8 portal one. That is what I would highly recommend. So Diana, I would say your DM wants you to know. So the messages that I'm getting from your divine masculine is that you are full of light, full of joy, full of admiration, and that he's so lucky to have you in every single lifetime of his. And he can never imagine a lifetime without you because he's so much in love with you, and he's just preparing himself to get back together with you. And he is so in love with you. Like, you can feel the love. That's how amazing it is. So I hope that channeling helps Diana. And next one, I have got my. Again, you're such a generous soul with such a generous personality and elegance, and I just have to say that you have such wonderful parents and family, and you're blessed abundantly. Like, you have got higher dimensional teachers literally around you, and like your mother says, go pray, go to the temple. So really, my things are looking good for you, and I can see vibrationally how much you have shifted in the last couple of days even. And really, 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 really looking forward to seeing all the amazing things that are in store for you, because your DM is going to be yours completely and unconditionally and multidimensionally. And I can't wait for the day you message me to say that, Paish, this is truly transformational. And that's what I'm getting. All right. And also in terms of your aura, it is looking magnificent. Your combined energetic fields, I see a lot of blue, green, pink, which shows that there's a lot of heightened love, communication. Your DM wants to communicate with you, but he's feeling a little, I have to be careful what I say, because again, he's probably reading up on Venus retrograde and how you got to. So energetically, it's looking amazing. I see the cosmic energies dancing between the both of you. You guys are connecting to the higher dimensions, like the 13 and 14 dimensions, which is really good because that's the pure space. So I hope that channeling is inspiring for you. Next up, I have Pang Li. Oh, and Pang Li, AP Wong has a beautiful message. She says, thank you and happy Galactic New Year. Isn't it amazing, right? Thank you, AP Wong, for the generous, generous tip. Like, truly, it's always a joy to do these live channelings for you. um, and I always get amazing messages. So I'm going to start off with the messages I'm getting for you from the Galactic Council. They want you to know that your mission is activated. You're going to do so much together with your divine masculine. Even solo or together, you are always creating a lot of change, not only in your life, but in others' life too. You are so patient, you are so generous, you're so magnanimous, and God is watching. And God wants you to know that it's amazing. It's amazing to see amazing star seeds right now serving their purpose. And AP Wong, you're one of them. And I have to say, energetically, it is looking amazing. You're tapping onto 16th and 17D. So you will be experiencing a lot of downloads and activations. So that's what's happening right now. So AP Wong, I would urge you to just sit back and enjoy the ride, because your soul family is trying to connect you, your star seed families are going to try to you, your everything. Like, there's a lot of communication that you'll be receiving through dreams. The messages I get from your divine masculine is that, oh, it's so sweet. He just says that he wants to be with you all the time, energetically or otherwise. Your presence is so contagious for him, and is so intoxicated by every single moment he has had with you in past lives, and he's looking forward to an amazing, 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 amazing life ahead for you. And that's what I have for you, AP1. You are amazing, you are truly wonderful, and you're full of light and full of love, and keep doing what you do. Be the change you want to see, because you already are. Next up, I've got Dawn. Oh, Dawn. You're such an angel. Every time I want to do a channeling for you, I just see your radiance with wings, and how you're such a high level, high dimensional being stuck in a human body. And how, people just don't get your energies. People just, and I'm so glad you connected, and how you found the group, and how you came here. And One thing I can say, Dawn, is that your mission is being activated. There are going to be a lot of career related changes. A lot of abundance codes have been activated. So you're going to see a 360-degree change in your life. And it's going to be marvelous. It's going to be so much that you are like, hey, why are all my obstacles? You're going to probably wonder, where are all the obstacles? Like, what is happening? Like, all the pain that I've been going through in my life, it's all disappearing layer by layer by layer. So that's what's happening, Dawn. It's an amazing period that's going on for you. And your divine masculine, or he is watching you from afar, like literally like a Netflix movie. That's what's going on right now, or even like the Hallmark movies. So, Dawn, really, energetically, your chakras are all like so livening up. Your Kundalini is expanding, rising up, and there is so much, so much, so much wonder that's happening for you. And I would say that it's amazing, and it's truly, truly wonderful. It's a wonderful time, it's a wonderful period, and use your angel powers to create magic on earth, Dawn. That's the advice I'm getting from your higher dimensional teachers and from God, from the God place too. Again, next up, it's Shay. Shay has a question. He asked me if I want to be intimate with him. Is this all he wants, please? And of course not. Guys, you have to understand that I'm going to do a general thing on it. Intimacy is another expression of love, and intimacy is connection. And he's your divine masculine. Absolutely, he doesn't mean it that way, Shay. I would suggest that you go and be yourself with him and tell him that you want to know what are his thoughts, because this is the time to truly surrender. And also, this is the time to speak what you want to speak, because your DM is going to embrace all that you tell him so that he can become a better version of himself too. So that's what I have for you, Shay. It's going really good, and your divine masculine wants everything with you, not only intimacy, but your whole soul, because together you become whole. So, literally, he's looking for the part of himself that is missing. So, so much joy, so much magic. So, Shay, I would suggest that is not all that he wants more. So, all the best. Next up, I have got Rachel. Rachel, I want to just say that your divine masculine will move mountains to be with you, but right now he's just trying to move the mountains in his mind. So there's a lot happening right now, and he's trying to figure out what to do with his life. But he's going to come back. He's going to come back in full abundance mode, and he's going to be so romantic, you yourself will be shocked. Hey, where is this romantic side that he's been hiding? So I will say a lot of transformation is happening. So don't think that this separation is causing some kind of a stress, but actually this separation is causing the union timelines to activate between the both of you. So I hope that helps. Next up, Marianne, I would just say that you're such a beautiful soul who is full of grace, full of love, you're such a beautiful Leo. And then Leo being your zodiac, you are just full of light and full of beauty. And that's why abundance and luck always follows you, because you're such a giver. Like when I look, connect your energies, and when I look again, you are like an angel with wings. There's so much potential, and God wants you to know that you are a pure soul, and your divine masculine is with you in all other dimensions, and he's getting ready to be with you in this dimension too. So that's the message I'm getting. You keep being you, you keep doing what you got to do, and all things will balance out. Even people who are troubling you or causing you havoc, all of that will balance out, and you will realize the true potential of yourself. And when you get together with your DM, it's going to be heaven on earth. So that's what I'm getting for you, Marianne. I keep saying Marianne, it's just amazing. And as far as your chakras, they are looking amazing. There's so much awakening that's happening. I would say that you're reaching higher dimensions. I see a lot of 11D and 14D. So that's a really good combination. Your combined energy fields are looking extremely marvelous. There's a lot of gold and pink threads tying with one another. So it's a beautiful time for self growth individually and together. So there's so much happening with you. And I hope you enjoyed this channeling. I will go to the next person. Julia. All right, Julia. The message I get from your angels are that you are doing your best. You are on the right track. There's a lot of things that is going to happen for you. I see a lot of prosperity channels opening up. You may pursue one or two new passions that will turn into something more worthy. So I see that for you as far as love is concerned. Things are going to lighten up for you, Julia, and you just have to sit back, relax, and enjoy the ride because I see a lot of activity in your heart chakra and also in your crown chakra, which is good because I see a lot of purple and pink, and your sacral is also waking up. So everything is going to be balanced, Julia, and you just have to trust. And you just have to trust, be in alignment with God, and things are going to be super impressive. And Elise, thank you so much for your generous donation. I would like to say that you are in for a ride with this Venus retrograde and with the Lion portal, 8 portal. I feel like you are going to be given a lot of opportunities. So I would urge you to be open to it, to be fully awakened, because there's a lot that's going to happen romantically as well. So you just have to be open, which you already are because you're a magnificent soul with so much prosperity and hope and magnanimity and inspiration, and you're full of worth. And that's what the Lionsgate portal is trying to tell you. It's trying to say that you are in for an amazing couple of years that are being presented to you, and galactically you will be involved in a couple of crucial missions that will help you to grow and heighten your awareness, will heighten further. And I'm actually seeing some missions that will stir you in the right direction. So that's what I see for you. As far as your divine masculine, I see a lot of potential. I feel like he's going to speak his heart to you soon. So that's what I'm seeing and feeling and channeling as well. Your angels want you to know, just trust God and go with the flow, and everything will be given to you and everything will go well. And Cheryl, Facebook live tip, hashtag Batman. Oh, so you want me to focus just on Batman, right? So let me see. What is Batman up to? Of course, Batman being Batman is saving the world in little ways, being part of a lot of secretive missions, um, expressing his wealth, helping a lot of people, doing a lot of things. Energetically, I would say that the links between you is just being repaired further and further. There's a lot of 5D communication taking place. So I'm guided to tell you, be open, Cheryl, because he's trying to talk to you. And also, I feel like there is going to be a lot of what you call a lot of activity, but you have to be fully open, and there's going to be a huge shift. There's prosperity and abundance coming to you by mid August. You're going to feel the immense change. So right at the center of the Venus retrograde, you're going to see all these immense changes that's going to come in for you. And you will notice that there's so much happening, and also you will notice surprises. So I feel like you're going to bump into Batman. So that's going to definitely happen for you, Cheryl. So you just have to be open. You have to keep going out. So that's what I'm getting for you. All right, guys. Thanks for all your tips and donations. So I have channeled for all of you have donated. So anyone who wants a reading, please feel free to send a tip, and I will do your reading. Ah, Michelle, so happy to see. I was wondering where Michelle Crystal was. Oh, you were with your DM. How lucky you. All right, I'm just going to read the comments. Oh, Shay says thank you. Rachel says thank you. Marianne says thank you. Julia says thank you. And Dawn says, Yippee, I had an obstacle over obstacle. I honestly will be believing it when I see it. Please, no more obstacle. I just want to make magic on earth. Exactly. You're already doing it. You're so brilliant, Dawn. Diana, thank you so much. I truly feel blessed and grateful. Definitely enjoying doing my readings and grateful for those who have chosen to allow me to channel for them. Of course, Diana, you're amazing. You're my student. Of course. Life for me is changing for sure in so many ways, and I can definitely feel the love coming from my DM. Absolutely. All right. Let me see. I think someone sent me a tip. Samantha. All right. I'm going to do Samantha's channeling right now. All right, Samantha, this 8-8 portal is going to be mind blowing for you. Like, truly, you're going to experience literal magic on earth. All the obstacles will be removed. Even the obstacles that were bad are going to become good now. And you will notice that your environment is changing. People around you are all becoming nicer. It's like everything will come to light and then it will disperse itself. So, Samantha, everything like all the bad that people put on your way is being removed. Like, constantly, there's a lot that's happening as well. So, yeah, it's truly, truly amazing. Oh, and I'm going to do Christine's one after you. Thanks, Christine, for the tip. Truly appreciate that. So as I was going back to Samantha's channeling, it's amazing what's been going on, and I am so proud because you have been doing all the moon healings, and it's been amazing, and now you're doing the blocks and restrictions, and it's amazing the transformation I see. So a lot of my clients work with me for the long haul, and amazing transformations, and I would say proudly that the twin flames I work with are all getting into union, have been in union. I'm in union myself, so I'm able to teach you guys how to be in union. So I got into union 18 months ago during the Venus retrograde portal, and that's why I'm saying this Venus retrograde is, again, for me, it's another milestone. We are taking our relationship to the next level, so it's amazing, like, truly. So I'll say, Samantha, it's amazing, and I can't wait for you guys to take your relationship to the next level and truly enjoy heaven on earth, because that's what you all deserve. All of you that I've been reading for, I will say that you guys are all blessed by God and full of love, full of generosity, so much. So, Christine, when I think about you, I can only feel magic, and I can feel that purity of your soul, and you're already doing so much for people through your profession, through your life, and your kindness and compassion. It's truly out of this world, Christine. Like, you are one amazing soul, and you will be blessed abundantly, and everyone around you are going to turn around and know the truth that you are such a amazing soul. So I see a lot happening for you. So in terms of your life, I notice a few major changes. There's definitely holidays on the card for you, and I also noticed that there is going to be a lot of things that's going to happen in regards to changes that is taking place at your work. You will also pursue creative passions. I will say that you have been receiving a lot of guidance from the higher dimensions. It's just that with a lot of obstacles on your way, you have not been able to get much clarity. But with the 8-8 portal, that's going to shift massively. With the blocks and restrictions that I'm doing for you, it's going to shift massively. Um, Christine, and I will also say that just hang in there, enjoy the ride, and you're being blessed by God every day, all day, every minute. Just surrender, keep surrendering. Lot and lot of love for you, because you are meant to shine and you're such a glorious soul. So, Dawn has another question. How is my DM's engagement going with his fiance? Any messages? Well, you just, one thing is that things change by the minute. I always say this, like, you may think that, see, engagement, marriage, these are all very 3D things. And often you will notice that twin flames only get married for the sake of the law. But besides that, twin flames are always married. So I feel the messages that I'm getting for you, with regards to that, is that be ready to be surprised, be ready to, hear a lot of things about things, and you will know that things may not go the way that people are planning to go after all. So there's going to be immense shift in terms of that. So again, guys, thank you all for your donations. I might do one or two free ones. Let me see if I'm drawn to anyone. Nimit or Nimit, are always a joy to read for you. I will say that SPJ is going to transform leading up to the 8-8 portal. There's going to be a lot of changes in terms of attitude towards you. So all the best with that. I'll just say that I see a lot of changes in a root and sacral chakra. So all the best with that. Okay, let me see who else I'm drawn to. All right. Okay. All right, guys, if you have any questions, I will be doing a bit more channeling if you guys want, and let me know. Or Christine, you don't have to say that. I would have read for you. You're my client anyway. Right, again, Teeny, I would say that you're an amazing soul and you are full of light. And I always have immense joy reading for you. And like, I always appreciate how my clients are so loving and full of adoration and respect for God, for the universe, and for everything. So I am truly grateful for that. I'm going to do a little summary. So I'm going to close up channeling now because I have channeled for everyone who have tipped me, and I did a few free ones as well. So I just want to say, guys, thank you all for participating. The 8-8 portal has been immensely fulfilling, and it's leading up. I would urge you guys to book the 8-8 portal healing. I'll also urge you guys to get the soul realignment blocks and restrictions. I will also accept a deposit so I can get the work started for you guys. Again, it goes for 44 days so we can make an arrangement. But if I want to recommend a few services of mine, I would say the twin flame union activators, especially the 3D activator. Guys, you should get it because it has been super successful for all the twin flames that I've worked with, and they are in union, they're getting into union, and that's why I get all these reviews which I keep posting. So two things I'll recommend is soul realignment and the twin flame union activation. So those of you who have done the 3D and 5D, I would urge you guys to do 4D as well. So when you're in union, you don't have the little problems that you may be like, why? So I would urge that. I would highly recommend all of my healings. My reviews speak for itself. And again, I work with you all very closely. I give you guys updates. So I'm not the kind of healer who would just give you a report and disappear. No, I believe in checking in, working with you all, and actually making things happen because that's the lawyer in me. You can see my legal books up there, some of them at least. So to me, it's about results. I'm very result oriented. I'm also very much doing a lot of courses, but again, I would do an initial interview before I decide whether I want to take you in as my student or not. So contact me for that if you're interested. I have a lot of courses. I've in fact introduced a few more new courses, so check out my website. Everything is on my website, and thank you all for your immense support. Krista has got something to say. Very interesting to learn more about 8-8. Thanks so much, Vaish. Oh, how much? The 8-8 healing is 88.88 USD. It's conducted over video call. So I would urge you to book a spot so that you could actually book a timing because they tend to sell out really fast. Adriel, you're most welcome. Michelle, I'll send you a tip as soon as you're done. Oh, of course, Michelle, you're going to be my last reading. Michelle, you are full of light. You are full of wonder. You are literally the galactic police of the universe. I would just say that you and your DM are doing so much work consciously and subconsciously, and the Lionsgate portal is going to activate that immensely. So your divine masculine is going to go through a massive transformation, and he will realize that all that he has been feeling and seeing is going to go into immense clarity. So that's what's going on. And I would also say that you guys are all amazing, and I want to say, Michelle, really keep doing what you're doing because you're such an amazing friend to everyone. You're such a honorable soul, not only to your children, to people, to your friends, to everyone. You touch lives, and that's how amazing you are. And you are highly protective of everybody. And that is what makes you such a wonderful soul. Energetically, I would say there's so much transformation and blossoming happening within your energies. So I will just urge you to go create magic. So I was just going to say, all right, guys, I'm going to wrap up. I was thinking I'll do a small healing for you all. I'm going to use Reiki and Isis Seichim. I was just reflecting. I was like clearing my old, looking at my old certificates, and I realized that I've grown so much ever since I became a Reiki master in 2017 and an Isis Seichi master in 2015. So I'm open to teaching courses, guys. So contact me and I can quote you a price. If you guys have any financial circumstances, I can give you like a student price or a senior citizen price or anything like that. So contact me for that. But I'm taking on more Reiki students too. So, and Isis Sechim is a beautiful healing modality by goddess Isis herself. So I would suggest learning that as well. But again, for all levels, there's going to be a gap. So between level one and master level, there'll be a couple of years. Because the reason why we do it is because people want to rush to master level, but you need the experience before becoming a master. Because in order to teach, you see, people don't give you a law degree in one day. You need to go 4 years of law school and a couple of years of the bar before you can practice as a lawyer. So same thing, in the psychic world too, you need practice, you need experience. So if people are like, they want to become like a Reiki master, you can't. It doesn't work that way. Between Reiki 1 and 2, you at least need a 6 month gap, and between Reiki 2 and master level, minimum 1 year. So goes for all my healing modalities. After, like example, someone takes the Andromeda healing level 1, you need to wait at least 2 years before you can become a master, because there are two more levels in between. So everything is long term, and that's how it works. Like Mai says, Rome wasn't built in one day. So if people want to like become healers overnight, then I'm not the teacher for you, because I believe in consistency, integrity, authenticity, and truly training my students, because I do one-on-one classes. I don't know how long more I'm going to do that too, because of the responsibilities that are increasing in my life. So again, I will highly recommend my activators. Do get them, and also check out my website because I've got amazing offers and promotion. And do check out my page because I post all of the promos there. Again, guys, I also specialize in a lot of things. Again, if you also want to know about your galactic missions, you can always contact me as well, because I specialize in that and I literally sit on the council, so I'll be able to guide you on your galactic missions. So again, guys, my activators, truly, even Michelle is saying it's amazing. It works. One thing is my activators actually work. So you guys can definitely consider getting it. Again, I'm going to thank all of you all for participating. I'm going to do a short healing so you can tune in with me. I'm going to do a Reiki healing for today. So, and Isis Sage. So you guys just stay tuned as I do a beautiful healing for you guys. So as I do healing, I'm going to tap onto the energies of the present group. But those of you all who are joining me later, this healing is also going to work, because healing has no time or any boundaries. So my students who learn would know about that. So healing is transformational. You can always connect. And another thing I wanted to say is that always, guys, remember God is with you, and all glory to God for my gifts always. All right, so I'm just doing some DNA repair for you all and some emotional healing to prepare you for the Lionsgate portal. So just tune in with me. Right now, the energies of all of you all are here. I would say that you all are awakening twin flames. So those of you who make it to the last part, I would say that you guys are very invested in the journey, and there are a lot of surprises that's going to come your way. I also feel a lot of growth, a lot of those past life stuff is coming out too. It's truly amazing. Wow. Okay, I'm going to take some of that out. I'm going to put in more energies for you, and I'm going to do a double chokure on you guys. And a zona. And wow, this is amazing. I'll say God bless all of y'all. You guys have an amazing, amazing, amazing Lionsgate portal. And I will talk to you all soon. Take care, and I'll see you all next week. Do check out all my videos. All right, I'm done with the healing now. Do check out all of my videos on YouTube, and I do daily videos too. All right, take care. Love you all, and thank you all for your generous tips. Love you all always. And happy Galactic New Year.